Hi everybody, it's Julie here and I'm really excited. I got a package from scrapbook.com. So I should just tell you first. So I placed this order 2 weeks ago, I think. And it was sort of with the whole Felicity Jane drama. So for you who don't know, I started to subscribe, Jesus, to Felicity Jane, the international bundle, so you get 2 kids every other month. So my first 2 kids never showed up. And when it was time for May-June kit to come, I could just see by the tracking that it got stuck in Germany again. And I was like, I said some bad words and I was really upset. And I knew that in the May kit you were going to get a gold Heidi shine. Now I love my gold Heidi shine, and it is like, I think you can see here, yeah, you can sort of see the line there. So it is so little in this left that I can't shake it up to do splatters anymore. But then the kit came and I got a new gold Heidi shine. But that was after I placed the order on scrapbook.com with the necessities, okay? So there were a few things that I really needed. One, trimmer blades, and these, I don't know if they don't make them anymore or what's up with them, because in Sweden I could only find one that had them and they were really expensive. And then I usually buy them at Scrabby, but they didn't have them. I was like, what's up? And they were like, we can't get a hold of them anymore. So I don't know if you can see the number here. There. Yeah. So that was like, okay. So they were pretty cheap at scrapbook.com and I really needed them. And then I got, oh, I should tip it all out, shouldn't I? I'm ruining the surprise. So I got a gold Heidi shine. So now I have 2 sort of brand new, and this one, yeah. But you know, yeah, I know. Another necessity is, for me anyway, the Small Talk by Tim Holtz. I love this. I use this so much, and I think it's great. So you get 3 sheets. I have had mine for quite a long time. Sorry. Where do you focus? I don't know where it's focusing. So I had my other one for a few years, I think. No, I don't know how long I have. Maybe 1 year. So you get 3 sheets of white on black, and then the same with black and white. You know what I mean. So I really like that. Especially now when crepe paper is doing the whole tiny word things. So then I decided to get 2 more things. And I thought it wouldn't look like this. Okay. So I decided to try out some texture paste. So this is the gold texture paste by Heidi Swapp. And it looks really, actually looks kind of yucky in the tube, but I have seen photos of it and it's supposed to look really nice. So I decided that would be fun to try. And then I also ordered some stencils because I wanted to circle one. And it looked like on the website to be 2 different kind of dots, a small one and a bigger one, but here they are plus signs. I really like it. It's cute. But it was not what I thought it was going to be. So here you have plus signs, and then, oops, trying to sort of squeeze it in the tripod, the tiny dots. So yeah, that is my really tiny gold haul, I think you should call it, the necessities, you know, yeah, it is necessities, just so you know, in my world it is. Thought I could do that and then try to focus it. I'm focusing manually because the camera is not my own, but yeah, so that's my thing. Maybe we should try the gold paste. I think we should. Okay, so we are back. So I thought we're going to test the dot stencil because it looks pretty, and I just pulled out cardstock, so I might do a layout with this later. So, the proper palette knife, the gold texture paste. So I'm thinking about doing up in this corner down here maybe, or yeah, something along that will be fine. What I'm just seeing as of now is that this stencil, you have an even border around the actual motif in this stencil, while as here you have a really skinny line, or sort of an uneven line I should say. So I'm just going to keep that in mind when I put on my paste. You could tape it down with washi tape if you're really... I think that would be a good idea, because it's quite a hard texture stencil, so I feel like I'm moving it when I apply the paste. Okay, it looks pretty good. Oh, cute. So I'm going to add some here too. And you use quite a lot of it when you do this. But then the stencil is quite thick, so it feels like you get a pretty good texture with it. I don't know. We'll have to wait. It will be really exciting to see when this is dried if it really looks as gold as... Because right now it doesn't look that gold. It looks sort of beige. Glimmery beige. That's what it looks like. So... yeah. And in the first... when I was ordering and checking out, I was like... I usually just go through my cart to see what it's ordered, so everything is alright. And I was lucky I did, because I had ordered the gold screen ink. That wouldn't be so good. Yeah, I really like this. I'm going to see if you can... going to put it on... whoops, sorry. You shouldn't do this just like that. Okay. Now you get to see my whole setup. So... I don't know if you can see, like, it's a pretty high... that was a bad image. But it's pretty high, what you get. I don't know if you can see the shine on it. There we go. So, it is pretty shimmery. So it would be really fun to see later how it dries. So, I'm going to wipe off my stencil, and I'm going to let this dry and then come back to show you how it looks. Okay, so I have let the modeling paste dry for about an hour. I filmed another review, sneaky peek, and yeah, so here are my thoughts. First of all, obviously, I don't know if you can see here, I'm going to switch, okay, wait. I'm still not used to this camera, it's my brother's, so I'm hoping it will be fine. There we go, right? So as you can see, the modeling paste looks nothing like it does in the tube. It's beautiful. It is really shimmery, it's really, really pretty gold, and yeah, it feels really nice. So here we go. See the polka dots. Maybe a bit further. So, yeah, it is gorgeous. The stencils are really nice, really crisp image here. Now, on this page, I had some weird things happen. So I don't know what that is. It sort of spilled out. I know that when the mist, you can sometimes get that sort of ring. Whoops. I don't know how far you can focus. You can get sort of a weird ring around where you splatter, but yeah, I did get some of that, but I didn't get them on the dots, so I don't know what that is about. But on the whole, it looks gorgeous, and I should focus it again, probably. There we go. It is really pretty. It's really smooth, even though I used a ruler on this one. It looks really, really pretty. So, my thoughts on these two Heidi Swapp mixed media things are: the texture paste, definitely worth it. So worth it. It is really, really pretty. I'm going to give it a 4-star. because it is so pretty. It's so smooth to work with. You do get a texture without it feeling like you're mixing cement. I did have another texture paste a while ago and it was like, it was cement. This one isn't, and I think the reason is that it was in a tub, so when you had opened it a few times it sort of dried. I don't think this one will because it has such a little opening, but it's also the opening that makes me want to grate it less, just because it is texture paste. You never really know how much you're going to use, and you can't put it back in here. So one thought is to add it to a different type of container, just to be able to put it back. But yeah, it is really, really great, and I'm definitely going to recommend that. And the stencils are really good quality. They are quite thick and sturdy. I do bought a bit that, I don't know if you can see here, yeah, that the edge here is not the same all the way around. So here it is super, super tiny, and oh, we can just do it like that. And here you have a lot more space. Here, so if you wanted to mask it off, you would have to get this whole edge off. I mean, it's not that big deal. I'm just a bit annoyed with it. So, but it is good quality stencils. They work really nice, and yeah, definitely a 4. I think the only thing that could have made them a bit better is that partly making sure that they're cutting better next time, and also I do have another stencil, I don't know where it is. It has that sort of Marrakesh looking pattern. I really like that one. But it's the same thing. It's really hard to get the plastic really clean, and I don't really care, but sometimes depending on what medium you use on them, you can transfer it, and that's not always so nice. Texture paste, I mean, I can see that I have some residue on them. Now, I don't think that matters to this one because it's onto the plastic. But yeah, I think the plastic could be a bit better just to make it easier to clean, so you make sure you get all of the residue off. But definitely 4.5 for both of them. I'm giving them a half just because. So they are really nice, great value, and I'm going to use them a lot. I would have liked it to be dots, so you get this like a smaller and then a bigger dot. But I really like the plus signs and I'm going to use it a lot, I know that. So that is my thoughts on the texture paste and the Heidi Swapp stencils in her mixed media line. I hope you have liked this video, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!